So when I'm talking about like these other types of humans, vampires, offspring of vampires, Crowley-like people, um, perhaps even NPCs, but I don't knock the NPCs. I find most of them to be pretty sweet and influenceable. How are they predatory? It's very subtle. They take up space. It's my first inkling. How are they predatory? They take up space in the world. What do I mean by that? It can be as petty, and it sounds petty. I'm gonna go back to high school. In high school, you might have been the one of the most popular kids because you were kind, inclusive, likable, friended everybody easily. But then there was like another group that were fake. They had a bunch of money. The girls were more slutty than you. They dressed more provocative than you. They had the nicer clothes, all the nicer things, and then they became like this group that was quote unquote popular. Now, if it weren't for them, it would have been you. And I'm not complaining. That's petty and dumb. But like that's a beginning example. How are they predatory? They take up space. They take up space in the world. They take up influence in the world. All these celebrities take up influence in the world when a lot of them are like a bastardized version of you, the real person. I feel like Lady Gaga is like a kind of celebrity bastardization of my essence, or the essence that I carry at least. And I'm not mad about it. Not mad about any of this, but this is what I'm talking about. They're predatory in the sense they take up space. I moved to Austin, Texas. Everyone starts moving to Austin, Texas. I would friend a girl who like latched herself onto me, and she would just like be like, this is my friend, and she would draw so much attention to me only to draw attention to herself. Super annoying. When you go into the arenas of the research and things I was doing with ufology and whatnot, waking up to the realities of AI, talking about AI, I was an expert in AI. I wasn't a prodigy of AI. It just comes from my genetic makeup. My grandfather was a genius, and he was very quiet, so we didn't all know this until after he passed away. They would attempt to get you roped into their little cult. Never worked for me, because I see all they wanted to do was promote you so far, but you are never going to be in your true authenticity, because there was always going to be like a fake bitch above you, the fake one above you. The last conference I went to, I never pay for them because I'm an influencer in this arena, so it's more better that I'm allowed and without having to pay in order to like get more people to go. And in payment, I thought like I'll help host the conference, because naturally that's like what I would do. I would help host the conference. A week later, I find out that my literal opposite, nemesis, is hosting the conference. Now she's the host of the conference, and I see her up on stage as a fake super soldier, and she's telling stories that are mine, not hers. It's the theater of the absurd. It's backwards world. So they're predatory in the sense that they're taking up space. And there's like these robotoid prostitutes, honeypots, that go after men that should have been your men all along. And it's on men. They should have been smarter. Every dude takes on a honeypot when his true love was me, or his true connection was me. They take on a honeypot. And then these women are pretending as if they're me, and they're not. So call me schizophrenic, I don't care. And I'm not mad about any of this, but there's so many examples of what I can say. Why is this portion of the population predatory towards us? They take up space. And all the while, the Facebooks get deleted, right? The YouTube accounts get deleted. We're constantly like deleted once we reach a certain level of followers or friends. Our accounts get deleted and we have to start all over again. Doesn't matter, by the way. If you're memorable, people will find you. Doesn't matter. It's quality over quantity. And that's probably the moral of the story, is it's quality over quantity. At every elite level, it's nonsense, even though the numbers are big, and then the people that are real famous in heaven or whatever, it's quality over quantity. Hope I made my point.